And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. As we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says, in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood in the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, D.A. Thanks. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Man and Petrusa. And for the Heat. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Butler out there with Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More disciplined, less mistakes, and just high IQ basketball.
So the Clippers win the tip. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
And here's Jackson. And there's the pass to Morris. Outside, George. Shoots over Hero. George, no good. On offense, here are the Heat. Adebayo passes to Hero. To the left side wing. Lowry can't get it to go. For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against the Los Angeles Lakers. And George with the stuff.
And good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Heat. Hero on the wing. The dish now to Martin. Lays it up and banks it in.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Poked away. Adebayo with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, Lowry sees the breakdown, and then he knows the guy's going to be open. What a delivery that was.
Here's Jackson. Last game we saw him score 14. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Man. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Hero against George. Pass to Butler. From outside the arc. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Butler.
Lowry has the ball, and right now it has the feeling that he's automatic.
Jackson passes to Man. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
I love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Outside, Martin. Pass to Hero. Pass to Lowry. Lets it go with a 3. That one, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
And here are the Heat now. The Clippers getting the bucket. Adebayo battles through traffic and lays it in.
Maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
Clippers trail by 3. Outside Jackson. And the pass to Man. Shot clock at 6. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Butler. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
That free throw, no good. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Now here's Jackson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Jackson trying to break free. Adebayo knocks it loose.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates.
Back to Lowry. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 4-point game. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Lowry.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and is still focused enough to score.
And here is Los Angeles now. So timeout called here. First for Los Angeles. Kyle Lowry has an incredibly sharp mind for the game of basketball, doesn't he?
Kyle thinks the game just so well out there. You drop him in any situation, and he's going to figure it out. So for any team, he's a great floor leader, and he's one of those guys that in clutch moments you know is going to come through.
A different look for Miami. Robinson's checked in for Martin. Max Strus comes in for Tyler Hero. And Vincent subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Zubac. Robert Covington comes in for Marcus Morris. Powell, he's checked in for Mann. And it's John Wall in for Jackson. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
And Butler gets it to go.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Miami leading by 6. Butler on the way. Defended by Covington. The shot from 20 feet away. Tries again. Yes, that goes in.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now, here's George. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. From deep, Wall. Rebound by Butler. He'd have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Down low, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And the Clippers making a change here. Coffey's checked in. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Clippers trail by 8. And the call will be against Gabe Vincent.
Gabe Vincent.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside, Wall passes to Batum. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
The assist.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Pass to Coffey. All sorts of time. And it's Miami with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Clippers trail by 8. Pass to Powell. To the middle. Here's Covington. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Covington's got his second basket.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Bounce pass, Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Strus finds Butler. Buries it down low. Butler's got 9.
He's firing on all cylinders. Has to be happy with his 4 of 5 shooting from the field so far.
Ball passes to Covington. Yep, it counts. And it's 6 points for Robert Covington.
Good to see Covington get in there and challenge the defense.
The pass to Robinson. Adebayo down low. Batum's there. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Clippers trail by 8. Passes it to Powell. Here's Coffey. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Covington doesn't have to have the ball to help you, but you do want him occasionally to get touches and keep him engaged.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
The first one falls.
And Robert Covington, a guy who's out there to do it all for his team on both ends of the floor. He's going to make plays that impact winning.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. And both free throws good for Covington. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Robinson. Back to Butler. It's hauled in by Coffey. Ball's not loose. Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
Quick and athletic, Butler able to beat his opponents right to the 10.
Jimmy Butler has been on display for Miami. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of return. And will be right back after this. just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Martin is out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Pass to Kennard. Knocked away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Clippers ball.
Mann's checked in for the
Coming
Clippers.
onto the floor for the Clippers, Terrence Mann.
Heat on D. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. George against Hero. Rebound by the Heat.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Lowry dishes to Dedmon. Butler in the corner from deep. And the Heat, another three.
Yeah, that's two straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Clippers trailed by 14. Pass to Mann. Back to Jackson. Jacks up a three. And the Clippers miss again. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Left side, Butler. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Jackson. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And it's Miami's ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Hero passes to Butler. Martin trying to free himself up, and it's Butler missing.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
To the paint. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Butler passes to Hero. Now Martin. Covered by Morris. And it's Martin missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
With the regular season just getting started, it's like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers.
Shooting for
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. You know, Brett, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come. Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Clippers trail by 14. There's the pass to Morris. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Hero against George. Passes it to Adebayo. Over Morris. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Man gets the bucket.
Man.
Miami leading by 10. Lowry passes to Dedmon. Morris against Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Marcus Morris Sr.
With Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well.
Bam
What about
Adebayo.
his passing?
So as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
No good on that one. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
The Heat making a switch here. Strus is checked in. That one misses.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change.
Marcus Morris Sr.
Don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Miami Heat. At one point, they led by 16. Launches it. Paul George grabs the miss. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. And they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Clippers trail by 10. Outside, George. Back to Jackson. On the wing, Morris. Covered by Mark. Shot on the wing, and he nails the jumper.
Marcus
Morris has got 8
Sr.
points.
This is where Morris can kill you. He's pretty much claimed that in-between game.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Hero on the wing. Over George. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
I'm willing to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
And the Clippers call time here.
Well, we know how Tyler is a bucket, but still, lots of
Substitution on the court.
last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner. He really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Robinson's checked in for the Heat. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Robert Covington's checked in for Morris. Amir Coffey comes in for Mann. Norman Powell's checked in for George. And it's John Wall in for Reggie Jackson. Here's Powell, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And how about Norman Powell getting in there, playing aggressive on the glass?
Lowry against Wall. From deep. And Kyle Lowry, good for 3. Lowry's got 8 points in the quarter. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Miami leading by 11. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. 13 feet away. Again, the Heat good for 2.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
All taking his time here. Foul for three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Strus. Kicks to Robinson. Dishes it to Lowry. Over Wall. Offensive rebound. Here's Martin. And he converts the layup. And the Heat lead by 15.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Now here is Martin. 9 points last game out. Robinson kicks to Strus. Good ball movement here by Miami. They grab their own miss. Martin fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that's what you want to see. They're doing a good job getting points in the paint here in the second.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Miami. Gabe Vincent comes in for Robinson. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Luke Kennard comes in for Amir Coffey. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Caleb Martin. We've got 28 seconds left here in the second. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 17. And the dunk by Zubac.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. Here's Butler. Good. Nice job down low. Butler's got 7 points for the quarter.
Right now, Jimmy Butler is in the zone.
From deep three-point range, and the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Miami Heat feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
I think on the floor, I was supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Miss you.
Big time play throughout the first half for Jimmy Butler. He had 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. His great performance last game out seemed to carry right over into tonight. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And Shaq, your take on the Clippers?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. You keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
Time to turn up the heat.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's man in at the small forward.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Clippers trailed by 21. Outside, George. Pass to man. And here is Morris. The pass to man. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. That shot, no good. And Miami the other way now.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Hero passes to Martin. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac looking to get deep into the paint. When you look at his shooting percentages over the past couple of seasons, up around 60%. Good shot selection, great consistency.
First team foul.
The Heat leading by 21. Lowry kicks to Butler. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Heat. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. They get it back. Passes it to Morris. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And that one drops for him.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And the Clippers call time here.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
Not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and it's all about winning.
Show them some support.
Here's man. He's got 6. Knocked loose. And now Martin pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Here's Butler, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Butler's got 22 points.
Well, Jimmy Butler's playing the smart game right here. Patient and disciplined, and that's a nice mid-range jumper.
Man passes to Morris. George against Hero. To end the drought. Offensive rebound, and it's in there. Zubac has got 8 points.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth in the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. And he knocks down the first one.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
And Brett, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
Here's George. Jimmy Butler making his last shot.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now, Hero, with an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring is been constant for them.
Hero sticking with it through contact. That's not easy.
Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game. And Miami making a change here. Vincent's checked in. And then for the Clippers, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Zubac. And John Wall subbed in for Jackson. Here's Morris. 8 points for him. They get a hand on it. Butler with the steal. The finish. And it's Butler with the jam.
Sometimes defense is about persistence, and Jimmy Butler knows this. Forced the ball handler to slip up.
The Clippers shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Outside, Wall. Here's Morris. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Morris has got 10 points in the game.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Here's Adebayo. Count it.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Outside, George. Back to Wall. Over in the corner, Batum. Robinson pulls it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Clippers. Outside, George. Back to Wall. On the wing, Morris. He's got 10. Heat on offense. They're on an 18-6 run. Robinson passes to Vincent. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. On offense, here are the Clippers. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Trying to get open is Adebayo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
That free throw, no good.
You don't become this good in this league unless you put in a lot of hard work. And there's some evidence that Jimmy Butler has done that through the years.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. And Strus is subbed in for Tyler Hero. The Clippers also changing it up. Robert Covington's checked in for Morris. Luke Kennard comes in for Mann. And Norman Powell subbed in for Paul George. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple of seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest stage. Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
1:41 left in the third quarter. And the Clippers call time here.
After going undrafted in 2018, Duncan Robinson spent most of his rookie season in the G League. You fast forward to now, he's one of the best shooters on the planet.
Make some noise for your Heat dancers.
Amir Coffey's checked in for Nicholas Batum.
Amir Coffey.
Here's Coffey. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Covington passes to Coffey. Covington down low. Dedmon defending. Covington's shot is off.
Yeah, and the height disadvantage there forced him into a really tough shot. Tried to fade away, but just couldn't pull it off.
To the inside. Outside Butler. And Covington sends it back.
Covington's aggressive defense is going to pay off, and that time it did.
They get it again.
And that's how you want to see defense play. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Offline with his three. Miami's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Inside, here's Butler, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got his third assist on the night. 36 seconds left in the third. All with it, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wall's got his first points of the game.
And that's too close. When Wall gets a shot that deep inside, it is almost automatic.
Strus passes to Dedmon. Shoots over Covington. Dedmon's shot is off. The Clippers shooting terrible so far in the second half, down around 26%. Powell, no one around him. They get the rebound.
Well, Covington has that long arm athletic ability to get in there and mix it up.
Strus passes to Butler. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Miami ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Haslem. And it's Vincent in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Coffey. Pass to Zubac. And he lays it straight in. Zubac has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Clippers. The Heat shooting so well, 63% the offense working as one cohesive unit. Robinson passes to Vincent. And Haslem kicks to Butler. Shoots from the right block. Jump shot is good. Butler's got 17 now just in the second half.
Defense had the right idea there, but maybe not enough time in the weight room. Butler right through them.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Here's Wall. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Now, here's Robinson. Here's Haslam. Dedmon trying to break free. That's tipped. And they're on the break. Here's Coffey. Here's Covington. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And he'll eat up ground in a hurry. Covington running the lane and getting out on the break.
Outside Butler. Puts it up from 12. And they pick up 2. Butler's got 37.
Looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Kennard, the pass to Covington. Here's Coffey. The kick out to Wall. Just fine on the clock. No good on the wing 3. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And we're getting ready for Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Caleb Martin comes in for Udonis Haslem. Heroes checked in for Robinson. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Gabe Vincent. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Morris is checked in for Robert Covington. Mann comes in for Amir Coffey. George is checked in for Luke Kennard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for John Wall. To the middle, here's George. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And it's 6 points for Paul George.
Paul George has such a deep bag on the offensive end. A polished scorer and tough to keep him away from hot spots on the floor.
Now, here's Lowry. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by George. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jackson, and he banks in the layup.
Reggie Jackson.
Jackson's got his first basket.
Good handles from Reggie. The kids would tell you, Reggie's in his bag.
The Heat leading by 20. Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin, but I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team, and I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle. Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
The 11-footer. The shot by Adebayo, no good. It's deflected. Clippers trail by 21. Nobody near George. No good with the triple.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Butler with the ball. George picks him up. Shoots from the elbow. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the wide open shot from Morris. Los Angeles with another miss. Miami leading by 23. Martin the pass to Butler. Hero on the wing. Over George. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Mann's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Jackson. Now Butler. That's going to be over in bed. Not watching for the line that time.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
And Strus is checked in for the Heat. Morris inside, working on Martin, the offensive rebound. Zubats, that's good.
Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Butler kicks to Strus. Here's Adebayo. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
I hear the word versatility so much associated with Bam Adebayo and his game. And the mid-range is coming along as well.
Now here's Jackson. Gets an open look and hits.
Reggie Jackson.
Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
All right, he's got to quit while he's ahead. He got away with it there, but the crossover usually gets him into a bit of trouble.
Strus finds Adebayo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Miami, a tough way to go out last season. Game 7 at home against Boston. Jimmy Butler pulls up for a 3 and that close to the final.
No good on the free throw. And Brent, even when playing catch-up, the Heat were maybe 1 shot away from heading to the finals for the 2nd time in 3 years.
Yeah, lots of questions around that shot, Kevin, too, about whether Jimmy should have drove or shot it. And look, let Jimmy be Jimmy. He took the shot. They didn't make it. And so now it's about getting back on the grind and trying to get back there. This team has the mental toughness to put themselves in that position.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
And that one is good from Zubac.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now, here's Strus. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Ball. It'll be a jump ball. Salto.
So it's Miami now. Martin, the pass to Lowry. And again, it's the Heat missing. Clippers trailed by 19. Pass to Jackson. Down low, here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even at a power finish. Strus passes to Adebayo. Right side, Martin. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Lowry fires away from outside. Miami no good on that time either. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Strus.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Miami.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Butler.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
We've got 1:23 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Boston. Second shot opportunity. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Udonis Haslem.
Even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight, sharing the basketball, the stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
And he's good on the second. Now,
part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It it's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Here's Highsmith. Vincent the pass to Strus. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Preston passes to Kennard. Good on the three-point shot.
And as long as Kennard keeps knocking down those threes, he's going to get more opportunity.
Now the pass to Highsmith. Strus in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Out left to the wing. This one for three. Kept alive. Here's Covington, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And it'll be interesting. Will they start calling Covington's number offensively the way he's going?
7-second difference, shot and game clock. To the wing on the left. Zubac against Haslam. And good that time. And the Heat lead by 17.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Second team foul.
Elbow.
Now at the line, Max Strus.
And he can't get the first one. He doesn't get the second one. Now here's Wall. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Drive home.
Thanks very much, man. Congrats on the win. This arena was rocking tonight. What difference does it make when they're loud like this?
Man, this place get the rocking, man. I love it playing in front of the Miami Heat fans, man. That's so wonderful, bro. And they stay behind us 24/7 no matter what, and we can't thank them enough for that.
Yeah, you fed off of them tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again.